Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're talking about the end, but also the beginning. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Warhammer Age of Sigmar Global Battle. Take part in the slaughter at Hellcrown. Alright, so very similar to what Games Workshop did with the launch of the Leviathan box set and 10th edition, we've got a campaign that's going to go along with the Age of Sigmar 4.0 as well. But most importantly, we have the announcement of the new edition, when it's coming out, when it's going up for pre-order, and all that good stuff as well. The Mortal Realms are reeling from Vermin Doom. The Horned Rat has been mostly successful in its scheme to ascend in the pantheon of the Chaos Gods. While much of Blight City is now bathing a vast area of Ashkree in the wan green glow of Warpstone, billions of Skaven are pouring through the gnawholes and attacking anything in their path, and the Stormcast Eternals are struggling to hold territory only recently won back by Sigmar from Chaos. So there's a little video to go along with it, but we're going to jump through and take a look at the full article and just talk about the important stuff. So this is the official end of Age of Sigmar 3.0 and the launch of 4th edition. And I have to say, this is absolutely awesome. So far, I love the plot, the segue between like the two editions, and of course, like the impending doom of chaos. One such prize is Hellcrown, a fortress city built around a realm gate to the realm of chaos, which was until recently occupied by raving worshippers of Khorne. Conquered at great cost of lives, its realm gate permanently closed through extreme measures. Hellcrown has been in Sigmarite hands for less than 3 years when Vermin Doom struck. It's now a critical location in the new war, for the fortress lies just to the east of the Adamantian chain, on the very edge of Gnaw, where Blight City has erupted into reality. Hellcrown's defensible seaport structures are much more suited for launching attacks against Skaven territory than the treacherous land bridges of Hellbridge. So we've got a super cool map right here, basically the Gnaw, the impending doom, all coming in this way. Should the forces of order hold Hellcrown, it would be ideal beachhead from which to strike deep into the heart of the Gnaw. The Skaven, for their part, are all too aware that this flank of the Gnaw may be seized by the Storm Things, after their first encounters with the Ruination Chambers. Rats have swarmed forth in their thousands to claim this vital fort, further curdling its surface and causing the very air to scratch at the lungs of the mortal intruders. Its surface is now poxed with warpstone mines to obliterate unsuspecting strike forces, whilst Giselle sniper posts line the island edges. Hidden monster pens full of molder experiments writhe with mutant filth, just waiting to be sprung free via carefully laid traps. The battle for Hellcrown may be the only chance for the Stormcast Chambers to break the rotten skin of the Skaven invasion. Their orders are clear: to slaughter every last leering rat, reclaim the city in earnest, and discover how to reverse the corruption these creatures have wrought. Slaughter at Hellcrown. Make your mark on the Mortal Realms begins the 15th of July 2024. So the 15th of July is the official launch date for this edition. We know it's going up for like a 2-week pre-order period. We know this is going to be super popular. This is going to be first access to Sigmar 4.0. We're also going to have access to like the full Spearhead rules as well as the full game rules. So very, very cool. You'll be able to participate in the Battle of Hellcrown in the weeks after Skaventide drops. Each set contains a leaflet with a QR code pointing to your website where you can log your contribution to the battle. At the end of the battle, we will proclaim the winner and fully reveal all the upcoming releases for the victorious faction. So with Leviathan, it was basically Tyranids versus Space Marines, and whoever won the battle, based on like the voting results of all of the people that played their games and their contributions, we saw the full range reveal of that faction first, and then the other faction later. So the Tyranids ended up winning, so we got all their reveals right away, and then the Space Marines were trickled out shortly after. And now we're going to see the same thing happening for the Skaven, as well as the Stormcast, based on whoever wins.
Now a quick message from today's sponsor. CMO Games has been selling Games Workshop products online for over 20 years. They carry the full line of Games Workshop products, including Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, paint tools, and more. Almost all Games Workshop products are priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games takes pre-orders for most Games Workshop products released at their earliest date possible. 12:01 a.m. on Saturday, they go live. Most of these pre-order products are also priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games offer free shipping in the US 48 with an order of $50 or more. Their customer service is top-notch and they ship most orders within 24 hours. Visit CMOGames.com using the affiliate link in the description and let them know that you heard about CMO Games from Warhammer Man. Now, back to the video.
What's more, we will draw 5 entries at random, and those players will win all Stormcast or Skaven releases, your choice, up until the end of July 2025. Terms and conditions may apply. As the Stormcast and Skaven battle inside the city, other factions will take their chance to seize power in the area. You'll be able to enter battle results between Order and all other factions at the same time. Alright, so here is the Skaventide box, and again, it's really nice because it comes with a full rule book, it comes with the Spearhead book, it comes with all the cards you need to play the game, everything new that they're launching with the edition, and then of course 2 big armies and some terrain pieces as well. Really, really nice set right here. Leviathan was the best box Games Workshop ever made as far as valued MSRP. Before that, we saw Dominion for Sigmar and Indomitus for Warhammer 40k, and each one just keeps getting better. So we know the value inside this box is going to be absolutely phenomenal. So it will be available to pre-order on the 29th of June, 2024. So we still got a couple of weeks before it goes up on pre-order, and then it's going to be a 2-week pre-order period. And then it'll be officially in stores the 13th of July. The Battle for Hellcrown will run for 3 weeks after the release of the massive Skaventide launch box, which goes up for pre-order on Saturday the 29th of June and comes out on Saturday the 13th of July. Prepare to get building, painting, and battling. The fate of the mortal realms depends on it. So I have to say, Age of Sigmar 3.0 was awesome and definitely a great addition of the game, but I love this ground up rework. Everything I've seen so far for 4.0 looks absolutely amazing. There is a ton of hype locally. I'm super excited for this, and we're going to be doing an escalation league ourselves. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be playing orcs or kruleboyz. Basically, I chose a faction that nobody else is playing. A lot of people obviously super excited to play Skaven and Stormcast, or like some of the other like more popular armies, Cities of Sigmar, lots of other like quick choices. And I'd rather play something different. I have a ton of Sigmar armies, a ton of stuff that I can work on to build them up. And nobody had picked kruleboyz or orruks, so I think that's the route I'm going to be going after a lot of consideration and what other people are going to be playing. So let me know if you're excited for this box, if you're going to be picking it up, what faction you're going to be leaning in on. And just because I'm playing those in the actual Escalation League doesn't mean that I'm not going to be building up, painting the Skaven, as well as the Stormcast Eternals. And if you haven't jumped over to the Hobby and Gaming channel, make sure to check out TableTop Bros. That's where I post all of my like hobby and gaming content. Everything from like conversion and painting tutorials, basing guides, to competitive like tournament recaps, etc. We have an Escalation League for Warhammer 40,000 where I played my Deathwatch army. And no doubt we'll have Escalation League videos as well for Sigmar as the Skaventide box launches. So as always, let me know what you think down below. Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on Games Workshop products. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man. And every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. And I'm out of here.
At the heart of the Galvian Atoll sits Hellcrown, a city of chaos, reclaimed by the Stormcast Eternals at a terrible cost of lives in the name of Sigmar. However, the city now sits on the precipice of ruin. Close to the epicenter of the Vermindoom explosion in Akshi, it is a key target for the Skaven, from which they can initiate the total subjugation of the Realm of Fire. Standing firm and securing the city may be the only chance the Stormcast Eternals have to stop the Skaven before they run rampant. And rumors across the mortal realms can only guess at what might happen should Hellcrown fall. Now you can determine whether this beleaguered city stands or falls to ruin. Marshal your forces and join in the global battle, the slaughter at Hellcrown.